Hello everyone, Kira here, and welcome to another Gran Turismo 7 video, and this is a really important video. If you're watching and considering pre-ordering Gran Turismo 7, please don't do it until you've watched this video. There is a potential method of pre-ordering where you could make some significant money back, and as you know, I'm always looking out for you, my viewers, always looking out for you. So do check out that in this video. And also the whole process is really complicated. There are 6 different versions of Gran Turismo 7 you can pre-order. Some of them just won't work on your console. So you could pre-order something that you just can't play. So I hope by watching this video you're going to have all the information you need to make the best possible pre-ordering decision for you. So we're going to go through and I'm going to explain which is going to be the best pre-order for you to purchase. I'm not going to go too in depth about the pros and cons of Gran Turismo 7. I've done some pretty cool videos on that already. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel to see those videos. They'll help you decide whether Gran Turismo 7 is the game for you. But if you're considering pre-ordering, let's get straight into it. Let's work out which is going to be the best for you. Now, I want to start off by saying, if you do any pre-order, so if you do any pre-order before the launch date of 4th of March 2022, you are going to get some benefits, some freebies. Freebies in inverted commas because you're paying for it, but you're going to get 100,000 in-game credits, and you're going to get a 3-car pack. That 3-car pack is going to include the Mazda RX Vision Group 3 in a stealth livery. Now, I seem to recall stealth liveries were a thing in Gran Turismo 4, so maybe they're coming back. You're also going to get the Porsche 917 Living Legend. That's the star of the recent trailer that we saw. And you're also going to get the classic Toyota Supra GT500 with the Tom's Castrol livery. So that is absolutely iconic. We saw that in the trailer as well. So if you pre-order any edition, you're going to get those. Now, are we bothered about those? In terms of the colorway for the RX Vision, I don't think that's a big deal. Obviously, it will show up as a different car when you go into online lobbies, etc. But if you want to run that colorway, someone will just recreate it. Are the Porsche 917 and the Toyota Supra GT500 going to be exclusive to pre-order? I don't know. We've seen in GT Sport there have been some cars that have been exclusive behind certain things, doing surveys and whatnot. So it's not impossible that those cars could be exclusive. So if you want to make sure that you can drive them, the best way is going to be to pre-order. Now, the 100,000 credits, is that a big deal? Now, this is where things get a bit interesting. This is where we have to get a bit philosophical. Because if you're the sort of player that's going into Gran Turismo 7, mainly to do single player, mainly to collect cars and have that sense of upgrading, accomplishment, pride when you're able to afford a new car, then do you really want to start off with 100,000 credits when traditionally in Gran Turismo games, you buy some battered second-hand car, you win some races with it, you upgrade, and then you buy your next car, and that's all way below 100,000 credits. Because if you want to approach Gran Turismo 7 that way, you may not want to have those 100,000 credits, as weird as it sounds. However, if you're looking to play online, and I'm someone that mainly plays online, and that's what I'll be doing on Gran Turismo 7 mainly, I think, then the 100,000 credits is just going to be a leg up. It's just going to enable you to buy the cars quicker that you need to be competitive online. So the 100,000 credit freebie bonus, I think that depends on how you're going to approach Gran Turismo 7. But we're going to talk about more credit bonuses because there are greater credit bonuses for the other editions. But in terms of the standard editions, which I've just been talking about, if you want to pre-order on disc or digital for PS5, it's going to set you back £70 or $70 or 80 euros. And if you want to pre-order it on PS4, it's going to be £60 or $60 or 70 euros. Now, I want to caveat that because in our Discord, in the Kirith Kart Discord, we have been sharing deals where you can get more than £10 off your physical pre-order. So make sure to join Discord. There's a link in the description below if you're thinking about pre-ordering physically. They're not referral links. I don't make any money out of them, but they will save you money, hopefully, if you want to do that. And you're going to get 100,000 credits and you're going to get a 3-car pack. Now, obviously, if you have a PS4, do not pre-order the PS5 version. You will not be able to play it. You will have just wasted £70. Conversely, if you have a PS5 and you want to save £10, you could consider buying the PS4 version, which will work on your PS5. Now, I would personally advise against this because we don't know how downgraded the PS4 version is going to be. But if that £10 is really important to you, I just want to let you know that is something you can do. So that covers the standard pre-order of Gran Turismo 7. We've got disc and digital, we've got PS4, PS5. Now this is where it's going to get really complicated because the special edition for Gran Turismo 7 is called the 25th Anniversary Edition. And you can get that physically or you can get it digitally by pre-ordering on your PlayStation. Now, I'm going to jump straight to the digital version, which is called the 25th Anniversary Digital Deluxe Edition. And if you want the most content at launch in Gran Turismo 7, you should pre-order the Gran Turismo 7 20th Anniversary Digital Deluxe Edition. Because for some reason, you are going to get more credits with the digital version. You're going to get 1.5 million credits with the digital deluxe as opposed to 1 million credits with the disc. Now, I don't know if this is because Sony want to incentivize more digital pre-orders. They probably take more of a cut than the physical version. I don't know. But if you want the most credits going to GT7, go digital. However, if you want to have a lovely physical steelbook in which to store your disc, then go physical. And there's one other bit I want to say here. This might be a bit controversial. I don't think anyone else is talking about this. So congratulations if you made it this far for this snippet. With the physical 25th Anniversary Edition, you will get a PS5 disc that will go in your steelbook, and you will get a PS4 code. You get a PS4 code. Now, I don't know what prevents you from selling either the code or the disc and keeping the other one. So if you're on PS4, I don't know what stops you from selling the disc on the secondary market. Or if you're on PS5, I don't know what stops you selling your digital code on secondary market. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you see an issue with that. But there may be some kind of, I don't want to say exploit, but there may be some kind of opportunity here where if you go physical, you can sell your counterpart code or disc, potentially. Now, if you go for the digital edition, you're going to get both. You're going to get your entitlement digitally, and that's probably going to be linked to your console because you're going to purchase it digitally. So there's no opportunity to do that digitally. So potentially, you could make back, I don't know, £40-50 from your purchase of the 25th Anniversary Disc Edition. Now, the Disc Edition is going to come in at £90 or $90 or €100. €100 for that one. And for digital, we're talking the same, so same prices. Now, you do get some other freebies with both specs of the Deluxe Edition, both digital and physical. You're going to get a GR Yaris liveried in your country. You're going to get some exclusive PSN avatars. I think you're going to get 30. And you're going to get the Gran Turismo 7 soundtrack, which presumably will come as a digital code that you can listen to on your PC or mobile or something, and not just on your PlayStation. Otherwise, that will be a bit weird. So that runs through all the different editions that you can pre-order of Gran Turismo 7. So if you want the cheapest thing you can do, I would say go so one thing I need to mention, if you do pre-order physically for PS5, make sure you have a disc PS5. Make sure you don't have a digital PS5, otherwise you won't be able to play the game. But if you have a disc PS5, the cheapest thing to do will be to pre-order a physical copy of the standard edition and get a discount on one of the ones that we've shared in our Discord. Same goes for PS4. If you want to get the most content from day one for Gran Turismo 7, then pre-order the digital deluxe edition 25th anniversary. And if you potentially want to do something smart, and you may be able to sell in your code, but don't rely on this because I don't know how it's going to work, but theoretically this may be an option, then you may want to consider or do some more research into purchasing the physical edition of the 25th anniversary edition that may allow you to sell either your code or your disc. So I hope that's been helpful. I hope that is going to help you avoid some of the pitfalls. Do let me know if you've got any comments in the any questions in the comments below. And if you've got any other tips, do let us know as well. Always really interesting to hear from you. We've got the most knowledgeable community in the game, 100%. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to join, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you all next time.